What's up, gamers? That's the T1 intro. Hello.
What's up,
Is
gamers?
this a YouTube moment? Is this hello,
this is
YouTube?
very much a YouTube moment.
Yeah, make sure to comment your
Hello,
favorite Burger King
YouTube. We're
menu item.
playtesting DE Thera by FM Pern.
Alright, Hex and Barry go main. Sinsane, can you hold mid from here?
Yeah, I will try.
Follow me.
Hey man.
Sinsane, go here. And Silverty also come here with me.
Yeah?
Like, hold here, Silverty. I mean, Sinsane.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Motherfucking medic.
Alright, go main.
One guy.
We're getting flanked, Sinsane. What took you so long?
I was going all the way
No.
around.
Yeah, one guy on A.
Alright, push A now. You can still do the
He
boost.
stinks, the guy that
Come on.
Guys tagged on A. Tagged on A.
Nice.
Nice.
Decent plan. You can try to get flanked so that you can see it from the back.
PT in mid-con.
Nice one, Silverty. Someone go main.
Mid-con.
Is he planted for you, main?
It's
Let's go flank. Let's go flank.
dead.
Flank.
On dead.
Short. He's coming up the up the fucking house. Back main. Not up there. He's main. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so I was not there. Like, I was going to be there on time, and my stepdad barged into the room, so I had to like stand still.
Do we try that again?
I had to get my pants back on.
You guys have.
I have to get my pants back on. Are you doing turbulence in there?
Not to a playtest. That's crazy.
Well, this
Well,
map
I'm
is
always
very
making
tricky.
great like
Yeah.
Alright,
It's
well,
because,
Make it.
Max, to be honest,
alright, this
I
time
saw
I
you
will,
and I was like,
perhaps.
we gotta make the map based on you, you know what I mean?
Right, Hex and Barry, go main. We'll do the boost in Silverty. Take the bomb. Might be one there. Sinsane watching.
Dropping the bomb into the sideline.
One guy on his way.
I'm lit.
Dead behind.
My audio
Oh,
up.
wow.
Alright, go main.
Flashing mid.
He wants low behind the box. Left box. The most left box. Nice.
Got one. He's pushing.
Sorry.
Pushing out.
Nice. Push.
Nice.
Go together. Go
Back
together.
sides.
One flank.
Back sides.
So that guy
Go back
backside.
side, go back side.
Last
Nice,
flank,
dead.
last
Watch out
flank.
flank. There's one flank, I think.
Smoking it.
Unless he killed the
Just
flank.
play out of LOS.
Or CT.
What's up? Nice. Nice round. Can I get like an MP9 from someone?
Yes.
Perfect.
You really did just get an MP9.
Yeah.
I was about
So
to
you
say,
can buy
like,
an AK
this is
for
like
yourself.
T-side.
Exactly. It's rare.
Let's go B.
Oh, that's a rare, illustrious MP.
I'll hold
Well, I
mid.
can't believe I had to backtrack on myself. This really is
fuck.
there.
T1's playing mid, I think.
Watch together. I'm gonna smoke them.
I'm through vents.
Backside.
That's the triangle kind of.
That's dead. Oh shit.
Sorry.
My head.
That side.
I'm gonna jump to heaven.
You walked into
Fun.
that, man.
Fuck. It's so hard. Come on. Crash jump. Come on! I did it earlier.
What a mile.
This Tim Burton that I've never seen.
Shit, one heaven. One still heaven.
What the fuck is happening?
Two heaven.
CT has been.
CT.
Shit, I'm stuck here.
Oh, I got one.
What the fuck? How does he know where I was?
He just forgot. Good.
It's gonna blow. That was fucking insane before his stepdad walked in.
You got a new knife, Olaf?
Huh?
He had to get his pants
You
back
got a new
on.
knife?
No, this is my alt account.
Olaf's just so rich.
Gotta have a knife.
Yeah,
He
there's
can't
multiple
relate to
accounts
the
with
common
knives
folk
and stuff.
like us.
Gotta have a knife on this account.
Ball so hard, motherfuckers
I
wanna
had to
find
do
him.
it, man.
I'm poor as fuck.
Fuck me.
Was
Can smoke in front. You can
flashing
push.
over this like comedically elongated.
to be one in the back. Oh fuck! Oh my god!
One to the right.
Why is he alive?
Oh my god! I'm gonna plant in the smoke.
Someone in the side.
Main side.
There's like 2 guys mid. They're gonna be playing heaven.
Shit, there's one in the
Heaven.
fucking red room. It's fine for main. You can stay, Barry. Stay here. It's
Which
fine for you.
red room?
Just watch flank, I guess. You're both low. You're both super low.
Both outside.
Outside.
One.
You can play time. Play
Guy,
time.
last guy's on bomb.
2v1. They
They
went
just
to
need
take
to
it.
really not play.
Nice one. You got it. You got it. Easy.
What I hear? That's the question. Idiot.
What a spot.
They can probably see my ass cheek right now, man. That's alright.
Nice one.
Ass cheek.
Ass cheek?
Ass cheek. Can I get a drop,
Just
Barry?
lost, right?
My favorite. Yes.
My favorite player.
Just-
Just cheap.
Pick my Aka.
Yep.
Come on, tear him up, boys. I'm throwing smoke.
These 4-1 and dead spots with no real place to play in. They just don't know strats to place. There's one pushing deep B main and he gets me his Etsy. He's gonna flank you, bro.
Money.
Molly.
I'm on A.
Molotov.
I think he's towards CT.
Molotov out.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we don't have the bomb. What the fuck?
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh my god, what's it doing all the way over
that
there?
was my fault. I didn't know I had bomb. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
Do they know that you dropped the bomb?
Probably.
I didn't know no better.
T1 has an AK.
Oh yeah, they know that. Wait,
Yeah, they well Etsy killed him. So he's
Rage
had
is
bomb
dead.
control for like 30
Probably one
seconds
here.
already.
Hey, T1's gonna be flanking from either mid or A.
oh shit, they're on top
What
of the
the
fucking. Nice, just take the bomb and go B.
Etsy already had time to set up his
T1's
engineer list.
T1 somewhere else. He's out here. Vent is not broken, I don't think.
I'm planting the bomb.
Either way,
Yeah, no, it's not
he
the
has to
angles.
vent. Yeah,
Why are they bolding?
8 bullets.
Nice!
Nice.
Ooh.
Easy game. Ha 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 ha.
It's insane. Here's an AK for you.
I'm
Somebody
broke
throw me
as
up now.
hell.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thanks.
That works, that works. Oh, good.
So fucking
I'll
missed.
just die, it's alright.
Sensei, want to trade knives?
Yeah, my knife is shit though.
Oh, I like this. Mine's shitter.
Oh, what?
wow.
I wasn't even
Ow,
looking
ow.
at you.
Owie!
I wasn't even looking at you. How?
So much he takes out his anger on his teammates because
Throwing
he's
a Molotov.
You guys want to do the boost?
call that edge. Boost.
Shit, they know.
Grenade.
I'm looking up mid.
You can probably peek over the smoke. Yeah, I can do that.
Ready at B.
Shit, they have an AWP back.
Guys.
outside.
Oh, shit. What's right there? Oh, I just
Behind
got.
one.
What the fuck?
Better get the bomb. Actually.
Okay,
Flank.
yeah, T-Wall. They're
They
gonna
gave
pick
T
up
spawn.
their first round.
Throwing a flashbang.
There's negative to get despawn.
So what team 1v?
Oh,
Empty?
wow.
Yeah, no. Fucking. He wouldn't whoop my ass. That was crazy.
I think he
My
whooped
game.
everyone's ass.
Should we eco rush B?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Let's go tech 9.
I can drop tech 9s.
I have
Throw
one.
me tech, yeah.
Yes, please. I need one.
Get up buy armor. Let's go. B
Is
rush.
there a tech one on the ground or something?
No, sorry.
The fastest B rush.
You're fucking mean.
The fastest B rush. We move like a fucking swarm of wasps. Nice
It's
one.
very
Nice. One connector, one connector.
Walk, bro. Get walk.
Oh! Take the bomb, take the bomb, take the bomb and plant. Go plant.
I have one. Guy events should be hit.
Vent. One vent, one red.
You can
Wait,
probably
Hex,
like
split,
peek
split,
every.
split.
You can like peek every 2
Hex,
seconds
come.
for
Hex.
the vent guy not to be able to push.
Well, you're literally not looking at me.
Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me.
One red
Red
room, one red room.
Red room.
CT.
Just stand on top of this box.
No one
Since you have a molly, you can molly.
I'm not very
Let's go heaven.
Heaven.
Try to kill him. Nice.
Nice.
Can I have the op?
Nice. Yep.
I'll drop it to you.
Perfect.
This, I don't know.
Where's
I don't know
all
what's
the-
going
Yeah,
on.
I think the map is shit.
I mean, I don't know what's going on their side. I think they're molding. I think they're probably raging.
Oh, Merry Christmas,
out
I dropped
quite
your
a
gun.
bit.
Stop the hate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Herbaceous is mad, I think.
Yeah.
They're literally
getting
giving
worse.
feedback instead of playing the game. Okay.
I don't know, to be honest. I'll probably have to play from their side before I can really get in.
Well, if you're playing
one
like
question.
cash, you are gonna give like an in-depth analysis
okay.
of why the map fucked you over in the middle of a game. You're just not playing. There's one pushing at me, man.
I think A is. We have the site. We have the
Fucking
site.
wallbangs!
Yeah.
Ow!
I'm planting for
Oh,
main. I'm planting for main.
Rotate A, please.
Everything's made of wood.
Smoking T. One guy T, I think. Here, was it your flash? It was, okay.
That was mine.
I think dead flank. Could be one more T-spawn, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got T1. Yeah,
The last
C2.
guy's
I'm
probably
watching
T-spawn,
main. I'm
then.
watching main.
Is that the AWP? Yeah.
I'm gonna flash into main.
Yes, it was. I have the AWP. I have the AWP.
Middle. So his ass. He's low.
Throwing
He's like 20 HP.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
We have the
Yes.
AWP gamers.
No, we don't.
What do you mean we don't? I'm gonna die here.
I ate it.
I also have the
What's the
T1 op.
AWP?
I eated it all.
I ate it all.
I ate it all up. Because I was fucking hungry. Actually, how was everyone's Christmases?
Very
Uh,
jolly.
Pretty good.
It was very jolly.
Holly,
Well, that's
jolly.
good to
Jolly.
hear.
I got like 250 bucks or something, so.
You got
Nice, yeah, I got my
250
hand.
bucks. And you also
Yeah, and I got like a Lamborghini.
You mollied him back. Good.
got 250 V-bucks.
That's a fucking scale. Oh, thank you so much. I dinked him.
Oh shit.
MF Koom is fucking
Dude,
low.
that timing is so cringe. Herbaceous is running down mid. He's
I'm
gonna go back.
gonna just meet them.
We can regroup.
Nice,
go
he's
A,
dead.
maybe.
B side's clear, I think.
B-side's
Side,
clear.
side's clear.
Watch this.
Oh, we won
Heaven,
that
heaven,
one.
heaven. That wallbang, that box is not wallbangable. So thick.
Okay, could be going red by
I'm
now.
gonna behind.
Still worth a try.
On CT. You could probably plant right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
plant
would
here.
say try.
No.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. What the heck?
He's right behind me!
Man. You have to
It's fucking cool. It's cool. Oh my god, Sin
Yeah.
is insane.
There's no, there's no.
Insane.
Nice.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
insane.
Glad you were able to distract from my hilarious.
Yeah, this map is hilarious.
Possibly one of the worst moments I've ever had in this game.
Yeah, Silverty, frankly, I'm fucking hating every second of this. And really, you know, I think you should, like, give up on mapping, you know? Just, like,
Yeah, nah.
go and throw in the hat, you know?
This is
So,
the last
G,
map.
you're a fucking hack, dude. This fucking done in this community.
Cover me.
Your map.
I'm so ass. Wait, one more
Pounding
fight.
you.
Frankly, we're gonna get banned for this one.
Frankly, this map sounds like
We're through here, shit. Through here. Bullshit, man.
I'd rather play Inferno for the 50th time.
Plan funny, funny plan. Behind you,
T1
X.
is in the, on the box with the R8.
Behind you, X.
Yes, they're there.
Above you.
No,
What
they're
happened?
all-
Wow,
Oh, this side
they're
is
just-
fucking
that
it's
turned
chaos.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like B at all.
Hex, I love that
I
you like
don't
just
mind
Like it
completely
feels
forgot
so
about the heaven
cramped,
part.
but like it's big, but yet it feels cramped somehow. Like it feels so
Yeah.
small.
I mean,
I
all the
think
action
that-
happens on top of the platform.
Like I have
Yeah.
no space to move on the
This
side
plan
itself.
is bullshit.
Hey, should we rush mid?
Olaf,
Yeah.
do you want up?
I got a smoke for
no,
top
no.
mid actually.
Makes me play too passive. No!
No, Barry
How'd you die? Who died?
No! Look at him. I should have put the hat on his head. Oh man.
Nah.
Brother.
Like 9
Ow. Why? They're just throwing their piece of shotguns now. It's not fun anymore.
I
Yeah, let's
just,
fucking
I,
take mid.
my
I
internet
take
dick.
back
I'm
everything
rejoining.
positive I said.
Yeah, sorry, man.
We can flank. Oh no! What the
I'm
fuck?
joining back.
Oh wait,
Oh,
shit,
no,
you
you
have
guys
the
are
bomb?
making that fucking
I also
scene.
fucking. What the hell? My game's just froze.
What the hell?
This map is literally causing fucking server issues.
No. That was actually my bad.
This map, bro. Ever, bro.
It's
no.
not Silverty for once.
This map is a fucking virus.
Hex. Hex.
the fuck was
Everything
that?
that could possibly like potentially go wrong went wrong. Every.
Why is my screen foggy? Okay, we're good.
Okay. Barry, can you drop it's the last
Guys,
round.
we're
Drop a
still
fucking
winning.
Galil.
We're waiting for each way. It's
Thank you.
fine.
Let's go A. Let's go A. Everyone go to the balcony. Everyone gather around the balcony.
Look the other round.
Gather around.
Why do we have 3
Go there.
purples?
Go there. Go there.
And the rounds
Go
are
slow. Go
counted.
slow. Go slow. Don't let them know that you're there. You can run now, but like up until the slope. Go slow.
I think one
I'll
guy's
hold. Don't peek. Don't peek. I'll flash. Before the flash pops, you all fucking push. All right. 3, 2, 1. Push out now.
Flashbang out.
One behind.
He went off in the middle of side.
dead.
Nice.
One right.
Smoke.
Okay, somebody smoke mid-con.
One flanking middle.
They're behind the smoke. Kind of stuck.
No, one main. Okay.
I got main.
Oh,
Main
that's
dead. Nelson
oh,
dead.
fuck.
One more
CT
main.
and mid-con.
Dead.
CT and mid-con.
I'm flashing
Let's
side,
get
flashing
mid-con. Tap the bomb.
Left.
Yeah, you got this.
Nice.
Nice.
He thought he could
Whoops.
be. He thought he could be sneaky.
You
He
go,
really
you
thought.
can be sneaky.
He really thought.
Oh,
What a
This is
silly
no-
Billy.
How
The balance
silly.
is the balance with the map so far, from what we've seen, is something reminiscent like old like CS maps, where it's just like really like one-sided.
I
It's
wonder what the
it's like
CT
it's like
experience would be
quirky to the point that it like, if you're not gaming the shit out of it, it's like pretty reasonable.
Yeah, you need to be like
Balance.
yeah.
I can play B.
I can play mid.
I'm gonna play
To
A.
lock in.
I'll go play B
This
then
fucking
because I was pretty good on B on T.
Why are there like
so-
3 pinks on our team? Why have we not pinks that yet?
Yeah, I've
One
got
mid.
3 pinks and 2
B.
greens.
A lot. Hatching dead.
How
One is
long
mid.
it the program is just assign one color to every player without.
Ho, die. There's a mosquito fucking sabotaging me.
There's a mosquito. Oh fuck me, mid.
Oh my God, Smelson! He's cracked.
Smelson fell to his death. I mean, no, that was someone else.
Middle. He's going mid.
Herbaceous.
No, Smelson.
Flashbang.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Keep planting on A.
Let's go together. Don't go one by one.
I'm
I
waiting
have a smoke for
you
the
left.
bomb. Well, let's push. Every direction. Let's go.
In main.
Mosquito is a
Nice.
fat.
That's literally it. That's literally it. Yeah, just get the smoke. Get the bomb smoke anyway.
I just wanted to throw it.
Nelson said, "Fuck you."
I would rather eat the contents of my own toilet bowl than play this fucking map.
You wouldn't.
Stop
I
fragging.
would
I'm
rather.
silver, literally. I mean, it's,
No,
think I would rather
Actually,
be
I
silver.
just realized the fact that Sinsane is fragging out really tells you that this map is shit.
Yeah, like, it's
Leave him
yeah, but
alone.
actually true. Like,
Leave
on,
him alone.
Leave
Like,
him
like
alone. What
on
he
the
ever did
bad
to you?
maps, I'm always like top fragging. Like on like the.
Exactly. This
I'll
is
boost you
literally
in.
a sign.
I'll boost him in, bro.
Oh, what? You can boost me.
Actually,
fast.
no. Yeah, I'll boost him in.
Flashbang out.
One guy's main. You should go back main.
Yeah.
Face up.
Incendiary out.
One
They're
guy's
coming out.
despawn.
They're coming out.
Stay alive, stay alive.
I'm dead. Bomb
Someone's
T-spawn.
middle,
Bomb
someone's
T-spawn.
middle,
Bomb
someone's
T-spawn.
middle, someone's
Bomb
middle.
T-spawn.
Oh, okay, nice.
Bomb is still T-spawn.
T1 dead. One more, sick there too. Peek me, bitch. Peek me. Yeah, you can go back.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Next time, bring the bomb with you.
Ad Seek is no match for this insane.
That is so true.
So true. Very true. I'm literally reeling in the chat right
They
now.
call that real. This map is DE Hospital by Julio level.
No.
I don't think it is.
It's not
This
that.
is more straightforward than that map. And the problems with Hospital were kind of different to the problems with this map.
Oh shit, B already. Yeah. One behind you. Silverty. Close to you, close to you,
So
close to you.
as middle, Nelson is like 1 HP.
I'm gonna flash left.
Good flash, he's flashed. Step back. Oh my god, my aim.
Killed the mid guy.
One on site, one on
Two
site.
Pistol. Sight and main, sight and main. You can hide it. Let's get main. Scout.
Last man. It's Nelson.
Go with the pistol.
Oh my god, Hex. Let's go, Hex.
1 HP. There's a gun in red room.
Sorry.
I should have called checkers. Use the fucking cash call out.
Yeah.
Barry, drop to Silverty and Hex. Can you drop me?
Yes.
This is fine.
There's a FAMAS in spawn.
Oh. Drop me an MP9.
I don't
Grenade out.
Oh. There's a lot of peeps in.
This mosquito is bullying.
Hey, they're trying to.
Two guys middle, two guys middle.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! He came through.
Yeah,
What? Adseek actually does not care.
No.
Throwing fire.
tried abusing a head triangle, but they're up.
Hopper on A.
Go there.
Two of them are on A. Nelson and two.
I just swallowed the mosquito like it was nothing. God damn.
Bro, you're hungry.
You're stronger than him.
You were a little bit.
I was.
Oh!
Two hits there, but
I saw a backpack to the wall and got distracted by it and
I
got
saw.
killed by the guy in the corner. What the fuck?
Yeah. I think got a 4K with that Nova.
I have
That is
nobody
so
down.
great.
I thought we were gonna win.
Yeah, we're all broke.
Let's go. Let's go. Nate second.
Yeah,
Eco
Nate
Nate second.
second mid.
So
Yeah,
okay
they,
with
they
that.
have like, but they're deep mid, so we need to like go forward a bit.
Yeah.
They always
Past
sit
the
deep.
container.
They're just camping there usually.
No, that's too early.
Right there.
Oh, good nades, good nades.
Same idea! Fuck!
Fully flashed.
That was such a...
I'm not pushing that. I'm
That's
going
a
back
CS2
to
On
the
B,
fucking-
on B, on B.
Vent room.
That's
Smelson
it,
on B, Smelson on B, Smelson on B with shotgun.
I wait for you.
He doesn't know about you, Hex. Give him hell.
Sights. Flank it.
One
Oh,
flash,
no
yeah,
way.
connector.
He's literally one.
One middle,
Do that.
one connect, one middle, one connector,
I'm
one
in
He said
side.
you're an eco. Know that you have a gun.
Hexic, your teammate is...
Behind you, vent.
One vent.
Let's get vent room.
Vent
checkers.
room, vent room.
10 seconds. Stick. He's low.
Oh.
Nice!
Hey.
They didn't even know what he planted for.
No.
They don't. The map's not even like T-side or anything. We just stopped them, I'm afraid.
Oh!
Huh? Wait a minute.
Insane, don't be
Yeah,
doing
fam.
this shit,
It's
man.
insane.
Don't be doing that.
Close.
Don't be doing all that. We should play a second one.
We probably should, yeah.
Maybe, I'm kinda tired, guys.
No.
Oh, I'm
Overtime.
dominating this game.
Overtime.
True.
I do need to be right back
I think
up.
we should play Silverty's other map, Thera. You know. He's had two projects going at once. I tell him he's overworking himself, but he's just committed, this guy.
I think the teams are fine. I think I was just speaking.
Back, map's not great. Maybe make it tricky.
What did you do?
Yeah,
Nothing.
what happened? What happened?
Nothing.
If nothing happened, it would have been the same feedback as last time. That would have been better.
No.
So many parts of this map are just fucking frustrating.
This is like half the things that you kind of suggested.
So
Especially from like.
just by licking the air, I can determine that people are kind of through.
Yeah.
We were trying to ask if you're down for a second game, but I guess not.
I'm
Yeah.
down. I don't know. Like, I don't even think it's the teams thing. I've sort of figured out like lots of
No,
issues with this map, and I'm like,
I was
yeah,
just-
no, I'm out.
I
Yeah.
was just dominating. Like, I'm usually ass. I know what I was doing.
Yeah,
No, that's
sure.
the thing,
Let's go for the feedback then.
I was doing good. Yeah. It's not that.
Server T, joint feedback T.
Alright, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going first. I need to figure out what feedback to give
All right.
first.
Herbaceous was up with
Sure,
some
I had
ideas.
some notes as we were playing. All these sites, like mid, B, and A, all feel like you need 2 players in them. Otherwise, you can't actually hold anything. B is just like a series of one and done angles. Like you can play here and get one and done. You can play this headshot angle and get one and done. And there's no getting out of this spot. There's this, one and done. Heaven might be the only one, not one and done spot. There's this, where you get one, and you only get it because they have to clear like some other off angle. Like this whole map is just like a series of off angles with no real spot to stand. B feels terrible to play on. Like even if you smoke or molly this, the T's are incentivized to just like wait this out. Because you don't actually ever get control of this. Clearing this out feels terrible because there's like so many like 180 turn your back to something spots when you need to clear this out that you're just like fully in the open trying to like figure out if they're B main lurking. It feels terrible to push and it felt terrible to hold. We get mid. This whole area just doesn't need to exist. I thought this connected because I jumped up here and then I realized like there's nothing to do. It's just a longer way around. There's a T smoke. I don't know. You guys were throwing it on us like here, and then the CTs can't play mid. There's like maybe you play a boost and you stand in the open, but it's really hard to hold mid if you just drop one smoke. And then if you try and push mid, there's so many like random spots that you have to like be aware of that they can just be like lurking in. So you can't actually push mid. And then if you push this, there's like 100 angles to clear, and you can't like break these up at all because you're touching the back wall. Like you're exposed to like 2 angles when you try and clear this. So this felt terrible to push on both sides. This is another little area that like I get it. It gives you the boost here. But this boost just makes it really, really hard to hold A.
That was actually unintended.
Yeah. And then this path and this path are basically the same path. All it does is make it so on CT. Oh, hello. Goodbye. All it does is make it impossible to push on CT side. Like it's really risky to push anything on CT side because you've got like all this to clear, and then you're exposed to like all these angles all at the same time, and there's no realistic way to clear this out. And then you got like this spot here too, right? So there's never like a safe spot when you're pushing. You're just like fully exposed from like here until like maybe T spawn, because like he could show up here at any time. This is like once you're maybe here, this is like the safest spot to stand, but you're still like you're dealing with so many spots. A site doesn't feel like a series of off angles. There is actual like places to play on A. I only played A once, but there are places you can play that don't feel like one and done. This is not one of them. Unfortunately, it's like this and this. Overall, I really don't like how the new connector works. This connector is too many paths. It's too hard to like hold it as CTs because there's no way you can actually push this to get this control. Like the mid player can't really hold anything unless you're like standing in the open like this. But then you're just like hundreds of angles to hold. I think that's about it. Heaven Spot, we had a problem last time where Heaven Spot was too strong. It's not too strong anymore. That's it. I think
Perfect. Okay, thank
A
you.
little
Alright.
ranty, but yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to be short as I'm way too pissed to give like good feedback.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Fair.
do some
This
impressions.
Nestlin guy.
It is infuriating that I tested timings with you 3 times on this just so for the playtest you switch the T-spawn in such a massive way that it breaks fucking
No,
beat timings.
we did test the timings with this T-spawn as well.
No, I did not test
No,
this
you
version
did.
with this T-spawn.
You did.
I guarantee you I didn't.
You did though.
Every time I played this, the timings was the T-spawn was
No.
so back there.
No, because what happened is we tested on that, and then you said that okay, move the T-spawn here to try and make like B flow a little better, and then
Yeah.
we did then test the timings then.
Maybe with someone else, I don't know. I did not playtest this, I can guarantee you that much. It's just like the B timings are fucked. The moment I see this, the T is already here. Like the moment if I take the most direct path to the B main, at this point the T is already here. So I don't actually get this angle. Unless I do this weird like swing here, I guess I can hold it, but then there's like no position here to actually hold it from. It is, yeah, and utility doesn't really give you anything here as they can then already be back here or whatever. I don't know, man. It's also the angle is just awkward. Also from heaven, like I can't hold the fucking angle from here. I have to play out here to hold this angle that I'm exposed to this, and this corner is just useless. Like this right side of heaven. Like why would you ever play here? Like I get the idea of this box, but it's just positioned in a very unfortunate way where it like blocks the angle you actually want to play. And then if people come here, you're just gonna see like a fucking arm of them and they're gonna slip past.
Mhm.
That's just like not like a very poorly designed angle, which is unfortunate because it's probably the most important one. I don't know about this. This just is so much space that you just like retaking B side sucks as a CT. You have to clear this and this like this probably have to clear from back here because otherwise you're gonna expose yourself too early. And then you have to clear like all this, and even then if it's like planted back here, you first have to clear all this backside stuff and it's too much and there's no real flow to it. There's also like no progressive cover from here. Like I can't hide anywhere while I'm trying to clear all that. Like most of the fucking hidey holes are positioned in a good place for T's, and the CTs get none of the good ones. Like this one's kind of stupid, I guess, and oh yeah, that is actually very stupid with that existing. If you can see this.
Yeah, I can.
But it's not like actually a good spot. So you're more or less stuck on playing in heaven and I guess playing CT, but you're gonna get smoked anytime. Yeah, A has the major flaw that if this T's have this smoke, and with you to clear this spot and this, well, that's an interesting molly, and this spot, the CTs have to fall back from middle, and you can basically just wander into A side and clear out every position, while they're still looking main. Like A side is super punishing to play as CT. You really only have this spot where you're actually safe. And even then you have like weird stuff like this where you can like still get swung from here. Like I don't know, it just feels not well designed. This I'm not actually this might be good. This thing. But this geometry is just yeah. Overall most of the geometry just feels messy and a lot of the angles feel very awkward. Like an example of that is this. So you come here, and you want to clear this. So you go clear this, like the right side. And you see this wall, and you see there's some angle here. So what you're mostly gonna do is you're gonna have to predict like where's the angle gonna be if you want to clear this. And then you like aim here, and then you clear this angle, but oh, there's another angle there, and there's just someone hiding. Like stuff like this, and it's like all over the map in similar cases. Like yeah, like this back here. Who is this?
Me.
Oh, yeah, herbaceous. Like you can
Yeah.
also then be standing here and
Yeah.
in this corner, and it's just so fucking messy. And nothing is like 90 degrees or 45 degrees, so that I'm not saying that you can't make like round stuff work, but in a way it just gives the player like a clear guideline, and they can more easily predict enemy positioning, and stuff like this just means you have so many off angles everywhere. It just feels very awkward to play around. I think the biggest problem was the timings on B and how non-retakeable the bomb sites were, and the A-con giving so much view into the A side for the T's. Okay, I went on for longer than I wanted, but I actually kind of got the curve and did not just like shit talk for no reason, so I think it's alright. I think there was actually some helpful feedback in there.
Mhm.
Alright. What you could try is go back to the first version and maybe try to do like more little changes. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the playtest experience speaking for me. But I did not have the feeling that this was an improvement over the first version. Much the opposite.
All right, thank.
All right, thank you.
Can I go like after Nelson now?
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Yes. So, oh fuck, I'm lagging. I have no idea like what this array is like, supposed to do. Like, I have no idea what the point of this is. I just like suggest to like block this whole thing off. It doesn't like serve any like good purpose. Like that, I didn't play like anywhere else than on B, so I don't know how the other side of the map works. But like on B, I can just like suggest you to like try to connect like this like main hall with this room somehow, and try to make it like something like on cache B side. Like you have the vent here, yeah, that's cool. I like it, but I feel like this like room should like be somehow connected to the main also. So like it's like in a secondary path for these, because right now there is only like one choke point with like two like levels from these to peak. The these can peak from the heaven, of course, and they can also peak from the lower. There is still like one choke point, and I don't know if that's like really good like decision to like from you, because like let's say like in cache you have like two choke points basically. You have like the first door, and then you have the door like in the checkers. So there's basically like two choke points for like cities to hold. There's like only one now, and I don't know. That's just like so bad. It's super hard to like push it because cities have like places like this to hide. Like first of all, I think this is like too deep because the cities can like get a kill and just like hide and reload, and the these have like like they cannot do anything because if they're trying to like hunt you, like your teammate will of course trade it. Like the site is just like not good design, and the main the angles on the side are like kind of clunky. You have stuff like I can't get it now. Okay, that's also something
Oh my
like
god.
you have you have bad angles like with this. You have bad angles with the barrels. You have bad angles to the heaven. Like from heaven, it's like super hard to hold anything. I mean, you can do that, of course, but it's not good. And like the heaven and stuff, it's just like too small. There's like nothing you cannot play from here, like really. Because if you are trying to like hold just the right side of the main, you can't, because if you're trying to hold from here, you can just like, okay, you can hold it, but it's like super bad to hold it. Because if you're trying to hold this, you need to like hug this, like you just like need to be like so much on the left that you cannot even like see it like T side heaven, and you can see me, right? If I'm like this, you can see me from the heaven.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like you cannot even hold the like right side of the main properly from heaven because you're like exposed to the main heaven area at the same time. Also, this room, I don't know, like why the room is so big. You can make it like half of the size, I guess. You can basically like, I think you can just like cut it down from like something like this and make this like something else. Also, like this dead space on the side, I think there's just like too much of the dead space. You can just like make like delete some of it. I'm sorry. Like this covered, it doesn't like really like give anything to the CTs. It's just here for like the after plant. I think you go change it somehow. And yeah, it's super like wall bangable, so it's not really even like it's not even good like use in after plant like in retake like scenario. You cannot even hide there. And the crates, yeah, this is good crate. I like it a lot. You can play like around it like super well. Keep it. I don't know. I don't know if this. I think this under heaven also. What is this? Silverty.
Huh? Oh, that.
You-
That was a mistake.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's all. Like every what I can say.
Can I go?
That's it? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright. T1 or Hex. Fight for it.
I don't mind, honestly. If you want me
I'm
to.
short.
Alright.
I'm
my
short
God,
in
T1
real
short.
life.
I'm
I'm
short.
5'4".
T1
I'm
short.
short.
I'm
Uh,
short.
I'm short. Okay, T1 mirror feedback. So I think you will hear enough of stuff people don't like. So
Are you muted?
I actually quite enjoy it because
There we go.
basically how it works is that if it gets smoked, there is always an alternative way. I really liked how here, like even when you're smoked, you can pick over the smoke here and do this sort of fight. Like that on A, like that in mid, like in B. I think that's a cool gimmick because I fucking hate just waiting out smokes or pushing through smokes. So that's like a good thing for me to do while they fade away. So I quite enjoyed
Mhm.
it. What else? I don't know. In general, I quite liked mid. I think I enjoyed my gameplay on mid. The sides, I'm more of a big chunky piece of cover uh, type guy than multiple crates type guy. But I think like they're not. I don't think they're horrible. I think you could just like a little less. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to say. Maybe I think I need to play more to really give an opinion on that. But I don't think it's as bad as people say. Lastly, my final idea is that I as a player, I'm not sure how many people will agree with me. If I make a sound during clutch situations, like even like the smallest step, I'm like going to commit atrocities on people in real life. I don't like making sound. And having one of the main rotations into B-side make sound, that's kind of not cool in my opinion. I get you want to make it one way, but I also don't like making sound, so I suggest replacing this crate with a ramp. So it is still one way, but when you're clutching, you can slide down it, so you actually have a silent approach to the side. That I will appreciate a lot, unless there's a big gameplay reason why you want the sound cue here, except other than the vent being broken.
To be honest, with like the vent, I kind of just copied what they did with like Cash. So like you'd go for the vent, you'd make the sound, and it means that you're now in vent room, but at the same time, like people now know you're in vent room. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you, but the vent room itself isn't as powerful as it is on cache, because on cache the thing is that vent room is like you kind of see the whole of the side, but here like it's not a horrible angle, but this peak is not worth of a sound cue in my opinion. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm not sure, but
yeah.
Here, one last unpopular opinion I'll give. I like this cubby. When this gets fixed. So yeah,
Yep.
that's it from me.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Next, maybe.
Okay. Yes. All right. So I think first thing is that I think the way I would summarize what I'm about to talk about is that this is sort of like, in my opinion, a sort of a promising layout that's being held back by some horrendous mesh work. And I think sort of the first most obvious example is this like fucked up vent. It looks like a Salvatore Dali painting. You know. But I think the way a lot of these gameplay ideas are promising, but they're held back by the fact that they are like I think Nelson said, it's all very disjointed. There's lots of like kind of like weird curves and stuff. I mean, here's the thing: when you think about like a house in real life, like there's a couple houses on this map, or what's supposed to be like a house or a building. When you think about them in real life, they're square. And you know, they've got the slanted roofs, but most of the time they're square. And I'm not saying that everything should be boxes, but I am saying that sort of in terms of gameplay readability, if you feel like you're on the set of a Tim Burton movie, then sort of you are going to feel disoriented by default. In terms of gameplay, there's a lot of like pervasive head triangles if you like crouch in certain areas. I had this feedback planned out in my head, and now I'm saying it out loud. It doesn't quite, I don't think I'm conveying what I exactly mean. But I think, yeah, a good example of like a gameplay readability issue is like, I think the map, it feels like you're fighting against the pre-existing meshwork to make changes to this map. And some of the like meshwork that impacts on readability is like, this is like this wide, but on the other side, it's only like this wide. So like this wall bang, if you're not aware of this, you're just gonna shoot into the floor here. And I think I am trying to convey something here, but I'm not quite finding the words. I also think that sort of like the mismatching of props is something that I don't really like. I feel like where the changes I've seen to this map have usually been like shifting around these props rather than making like fundamental structural changes to any of these buildings. Because I've seen that meshwork, I've seen how it looks in the editor, and I would be tearing my hair out if I had to work around that. Does any of this make sense? I have a feeling maybe I'm not conveying the point I think I'm conveying.
I think I know that what you're trying to say, but you haven't mentioned the word to like make it clear. Are you trying to say that the meshwork is?
I'm trying to say
yeah.
that it's like this. Like, why is everything on a curve? Like when you think about like curves in CS gameplay, if you look at like most like radars for maps in like CS:GO and CS2, like the actual curvature is usually above head level. Like everything that's on the ground is usually like 90 or 45-degree angles. It's not like you like come up to a wall and they could be like here or here along this wall. Like thinking about like my own map recently that like I had like a curved corner, and that's just not good for gameplay. I'm really tired, and I really wish I could say it in a way that sort of makes sense, but it's really not coming to me.
It's perfectly fine.
This is also, yeah, this is also yeah, this is like 64 units. Like why? This is like why?
That's not 64 units.
Maybe that's not like a angle you're actively worrying about, but like if crazy shit is in the map, it will be abused no matter whether it's in like a position, like in a hotly contested position or not. Because people will do all sorts of crazy shit in this game. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I give up. I can't figure out what I'm trying to say.
It's alright. Thank
Okay.
Mm,
Thanks.
you. Barry.
Alright. Yeah. Let me.
Merry Christmas.
Buddy, Christmas. Yeah. I had a lot of fun. I do agree with a lot of the points. I think. My major gripes with the map as it stands is just kind of like yeah, just like weird pathing decisions. I think overall the paths are fine. It's just kind of the way they're executed is like, I don't know, just kind of like unnecessarily odd in some places. Like I was looking at this area over here. I agree. This area just doesn't really need to exist. It is like just a weird chicane version of the way to get into mid. I just think it could be geometry. It doesn't really need to exist. I think like this bit of geometry is also just really weird. This could just be a straight hallway that goes up onto a platform. And I think like generally overall, the thing I really want to like mention is just refining the geometry on the map like overall. Like I think like a lot of areas could be smoothed out and it would honestly make the map play a lot better and make a lot more sense. Like for instance, like I feel like these stairs are really steep and like Hex was saying, like the vent is really oddly shaped. It does just make the map feel really strange in some places to like visualize as you play. And like, you know, obviously with any map, if you play it enough, you like you don't really worry about that kind of stuff. But like I definitely think with any CS map, it's like kind of in like the design Bible that you have to a map has to be like instantly readable. You can have complex things about it, but the functions of those complex maps should be should be simple. And so like what the fuck is that noise?
That is my graphics card.
Oh god.
What? Is
Oh.
your GPU okay?
Red alert. Red alert.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is on fire. Somebody get an extinguisher.
Yes, it is on fire.
But to like specific gameplay things, I think one of the largest things that didn't make sense to me was how condensed B-site is. I think it's like a very big deal that B-site's gameplay is ultimately relegated to about a quarter of the entire big room. Like big room bomb site, nothing wrong with it. You know, tried and tested, design as old as time, you know. But just due to where the central cover is and where cities hide, it is literally just condensed to this back lane. Somewhat heaven. Like heaven is kind of awkwardly deep over here and awkwardly deep over here. So like there are positions to play. But like this spot only got used when T1 was on an off angle. This spot only gets used when T's take the site and are waiting for CTs to retake. And by the way, there is another info granting gap over here. Just FYI. Yeah, and so it just like you really it really only shit only goes down like in this like back corner. And so I would just give CTs better cover to play. Honestly, like widen this up, maybe move the central cover out so T's have a better reason to plant in a default position that isn't just so compressed. And that would just make it play a lot better. Like I honestly didn't mind B all that much though. I do agree that the vent room for being such a difficult thing to take, right? It's like this on top of this catwalk type area in mid. It's very exposed. Getting into it is rather difficult. You make the double sound queue. And then there's like an additional layer of being able to get countered through this wall bang, then all you get is this like double door wide gap, which is already being kind of blocked up by this large thing. And just like the value exchange doesn't really make any sense. I think like this room never activated. It should be like a highly advantageous position. But every time somebody would get stuck on an island in there, they would die. They would like lose the round. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I would just make the position stronger, and like it would make more sense. I also agree with Nelson that this connector should be, I guess, CT control over it should be established a little better. Like it should be harder to take up this far. This position that CTs have right here is super duper easy to counter. I think it got ran like twice, and both times I just one tapped whoever was standing there. Because the angle is not deep enough and the cover is soft. It just doesn't work amazingly. I think it'd be nice if maybe this were more solid for a CT to stay in, and if this were more solid for a CT to stay in. Because I already feel like there's a lot of util play possible. It honestly has a very ancient feel to it in terms of how you could like counterplay control. And like, you know, honestly, like this is a map that seems like mid control would be pretty relevant. As long as some things are smoothed out about it. Honestly, I'd like to draw up like a mini map design to show some of the like cleaning up ideas. I think my last major like commentary in terms of like pathing or whatever is just this like A network. I feel like it could be a lot more simple. It is a little confusing. Just off the rip, you already have this kind of like slightly strange connecting thing from T-spawn here that's at an odd angle. That goes into like a split path, that goes into a split path, that goes into a split path. That makes sense. It like branches very aggressively, which is rather confusing. Yeah, I think just cleaning it up a little bit would be nice. Like honestly, I don't think this is really that necessary right here. You could honestly like move it to right here and have this shorter ramp and then have this area be a little more dedicated so there's more reason to take control of it. Or you could just close up this area and have this whole long area connect like this. So T's come out here and then they can either go right or they can go straight onto the bomb site. And that would make more sense. Also, I would clump this cover together with central cover a little more. There's a big no man's land kind of thing going on. And this whole like back area of the site does not get used at all unless you're playing an off angle. There's just no real reason to. You kind of want to stay close to the connectors in case of a rotate. And this cover doesn't really grant you anything that makes sense to hold out that far. So, I don't know. That's a thought. Also, last thing, and I'll shut the fuck up. This box makes this whole thing feel very condensed, and I don't really think it needs to, if that makes sense. Like, honestly, this this angle could be just done in a different way. You could push it looking all the way deep into mid doesn't make any sense. It'd be suicidal. Or
Barry, I'm going to be honest with you. You cut out for a second and then after it started speaking again. Could you like reiterate that point?
Oh yeah. I'm just saying like this angle could be done differently. This box is like very compressed and pushing into it is really weird. You have this really close, like, deep angle, and just like the whole shape of the corner is like really odd. When I really think it could just be like a box right here that stops T's from looking into the angle so deep, and it doesn't impede on this whole path. And if you really didn't want CTs to like take this space, like, you could just kind of reconfigure the connector a little differently. Otherwise, I still had fun. Like, there's a lot of fun ideas at play. Like, I think it's pretty cool. Despite Nelson's ferocious criticism, I actually really like how this connector plays. It kind of reminds me of Inferno B-Site. I like how it's like... I just like how it plays. I think it's cool. And I think, like, Red Room is, like, a cool dynamic. I like that it's, like, an interconnected thing. I would maybe move this cubby back a little bit and, like, maybe give Heaven a little more space just to make it feel a little less cramped. But, like, otherwise, it's fine. Honestly, I like how it plays. But yeah, don't give up on it. Keep working at it. Chip away. You got this. And thanks for hosting.
All right, perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can give feedback now. I'm finally done installing my backlights for my desk. Okay, it's insane on CT. I'm the only one here. Damn. Okay, are you watching Silverty?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay. I honestly think the A side played the side wise it played fine. I liked playing the sides on both sides. Like the side itself was fine, but like as a lot of people have covered, the pathing towards it, especially from like the Thieves perspective, is way too messy. Like you can honestly remove half of these splits and it would like not affect gameplay at all. Like it's just unnecessarily messy. I feel this whole splits, and then you can go here. Like you can just you can probably like just remove this and just make it one straight pathway because it's just unnecessarily complicated when there's already this here. I think a lot of people have covered other stuff already. I don't know what has been covered, but like B. I didn't like playing this like a post plant or holding this as a CT. I feel like this site like it's like I feel like it's big but yet it's at the same time it somehow feels cramped. Like I was playing Heaven mostly. I feel like this is a bit like it feels so small and like it's not really like an useful like you only hold this like this being covered up is also kind of annoying to me. Like I would move this box a little so you can actually like you could like peek from side to side here. I think that would be a cool mechanic. This just felt like it was in the way when I was playing here. I like the windows, like, but I think I said that in the last playtest too. Like, I didn't even play that, but I really like the whole idea of like having this site really be utility focused with all the windows, and I think I didn't use it too much, but I think it's a cool idea, a cool concept. Vent, like it's still I don't know if I like vents like the whole room feels a little bit weird. I don't know how to fix it, but like I think that might be down to the fact like the mid feels a little underdeveloped compared to the rest of the map. That might be because the rest of the map is so messy and mid is just normal. So if you just fix the whole pathing issue here, like the pathing is being too messy, like this room is existing for absolutely no reason. I said it to you before the playtest, like this room like this room does not need to exist. And you were like, no, it's that's a reason. No, it does not. Shut up, Silverty.
No, that was the intended reason, but yeah, I'm saying that that's the intended reason. I'm not saying that this is how it's definitely
Yeah,
gonna play.
I know, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I like the others. I really liked. I had fun, but I understand why some people were frustrated. I only had fun because I was popping off this game, probably. Yeah,
Plus,
I will stop rambling.
the curse did come true. If you are top ranking in the map, it's an indication that the map has serious flaws.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know how you managed to make it worse than the last time.
Like if I make like if someone wants to make a good map, you'd literally be shit. That's a good indication.
Yeah. Alright, so let's move on to the next person.
All right.
Alright, cheers.
Thank you.
And that next person is me.
Alright, have a good one, guys.
See ya. Thanks for the feedback. Alright. The reason why the map is still like a very bombsite rush heavy map is because the mid is so underdeveloped. Both of the CT mid connections, I mean T mid connections, are like easily dominated by the T's, so there's no switch of control over the rotation ability between the bomb sites. It's pretty much given to the T's. I'm not sure about the timing situation. I felt that the timings were like okay, and they pretty much like felt intuitive. I'm gonna say or quote Vendy and say that bomb site not interesting, and bomb site not interesting. Neither of the bomb sites have a cool design or a dynamic to them that makes me want to like learn them and invest time from playing. I don't think there's any part of the map that has like. I think this part of the map is cool because I designed it.
True.
Anyway, no, but it really made like an interesting like CT smoking this, and then T's still have some sort of a say in the matter of peeking the site, and then you can smoke a little bit more back and play close. That the low angle down there becomes like a super dangerous angle because you can peek over the smoke like this. This was nice. I don't think it's a good idea to make it boost so that you can boost over, but then
it wasn't not intended at all.
Then again, you can get wall banked very easily, and you cannot see that much of the bomb site. Like even in an after plant, you need two people here who are kind of remote in a remote position, and you can get mollied quite easily. Yeah, the bomb site box, it's fine. This was strong, which it's good that it's strong. I think this pile of stuff is like a little bit too big, so that it's like kind of hard. I mean, the composition of like this back CT, it's fine compared with this. There's like a back lane over here, then the bomb site. It's just that the bomb site's not trying to do anything interesting to me, and it's fine if you go with this and detail it, but I think you're gonna have a hard time trying to fit this design into some sort of a you know like a real life setting, yeah. And I think the positions are a little bit too one and done, and there's not like an elevated CT position like this to counter the T elevated position. Like if this was higher like this, you could have some interesting fights between these two heavens over the bomb site, but the map doesn't allow you to have that. Also, this back corner is a little bit too large. I think this could use like some sort of a cubby-esque design thing to it. So instead of like going gameplay first, I think you're going gameplay first. You're trying to design as much of the gameplay first and then go visuals.
Yeah. No, that's the kind of mentality that I have for like any time I try to map, is that I try to go gameplay first, and then like once I've got gameplay in the way, I then just go, okay, I'm going to start adding design, and then obviously, yeah, I can see where I start struggling when it comes to like visual design.
Yeah.
Because since I've only put gameplay first,
yeah,
it's hard to like say, oh yeah, what could I do for this kind of area?
Yeah, but like everything in life, in the realm of existence that we physically operate in as humans, it's made for a purpose. A house has to have you know, a layout that makes sense for people to get from room to room, make it easy to traverse and store stuff, right? So everything that we see in video games, it gets in like that doesn't have that sort of a design of like well, Counter-Strike maps are a little bit different in that, but if you look at like Mirage, like a bomb site, you have Temple, which is like or Palace, which is obviously, you know, it's a kasbah, it's a castle kind of a thing, and it makes sense for it to be laid out like that. Then it has the entrance. The scaffolding wouldn't necessarily make sense if it wasn't a scaffolding. Then the bomb site, it's just a load of boxes. You know, it's a plaza like this, very much like this actually. But even that has like the little stairs in it, which make like a little bit of a shape and make the bomb site like a little bit different heights, stuff like that. And the boxes are there obviously to make the gameplay, but the boxes, like from storytelling standpoint, they have been, you know, put there sort of to blow up or something. But yeah, that raises the stakes. But like this is just a courtyard. So definitely try to look into where you could fit this, or if you're going to remake the map, or like start from scratch with some sort of an idea, because like the map could be anything right now, and it's not really set in anywhere, so it's hard to relate to, and then areas also feel off. So I think also what Hexic was trying to get at, which was a very good point and very relevant point, is that like rooms like this, they just awkwardly start to arch from weird position. You would definitely have like an arch like this, or if a room has a rounded edge for the purposes of the outside limiting the building area, then would definitely be just like a round at the back. I don't really know why would there be a building shaped like this, except you're trying to fit a building in between like two like highways or something that you might see somewhere. Like definitely structurally it's way easier to make a box house and then support it with like symmetrical structures than make it like asymmetric like this. The map definitely gets a strong like aesthetic to it. Like this is very 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 noticeable. Like straight from the get-go, you remember the shape of the map, and you'll remember that the map was like quirky from its level design. But I definitely think that following like a more standard and traditional way of making the map, and then looking at like reference when it comes to structural things, not necessarily aesthetical things like visuals, but like just structural things. Like right now, anything could be a cliffside, anything could be a building, anything could be whatever, anything could be everything. But you're not really getting that feeling as a player. I think you had a good sense of like structure and aesthetic in the last operation that we did. Not the last operation. The last.
The old CS2.
Exactly the nostalgic thing. Like every building was. It had some sort of a reason to be there. Like you had a fucking toilet room, and it looked like a toilet. It felt like a toilet, you know. It played like a toilet. Then you had like a bomb site reactor thing. You had a reactor in the middle, and then you had some like higher up areas and an outside area, and you know the outside reflected how the inside would look. So you look at a building like this with a rounded thing, you're going to expect there to be a rounded wall, but it's just like a box. So should the also what the hell is going on here? Is this intentional for the wall to like go like this? So I can see some like weird shading here. Is that because of the like splits here? Hex also said that he knows how the map looks from technical side, so I think there might be something funny going on there. This thing, Atsik rotated through it once, and I think he was going like this, and I was here with the up and just shot him in the back. After going through this makes no sense.
Yeah, like the intention for it, obviously like my mentality of how like map making is. I think Vendi argued against that it's not really good, but the way I see the map making is when I build like an area, I do have some sort of an idea of how it might be used or how it might be played. But then I never really say that, oh, it's going to definitely be played like this or that, because I don't know how people are going to play it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had an idea that, okay, this area, it might be used by Ts to probably like have an alternate way of holding into middle without, without having to like commit themselves like a lot into it. But then obviously, just I'm not going to say that it's definitely going to play like that. What ends up happening is people say that it's useless. It doesn't. No one's using this, and so and so, and it's just confusing. And I just completely agree because I've now seen that. Okay, this is how it's been used.
Yeah.
It's not used. It's bad. Or for example, the example with the fence, how it used to be. How I wanted it to be is that okay, T's have like another way out of the site if let's say a bomb site type doesn't go the way that they wanted on the B site.
Yeah.
But then in actuality, what ends up happening is T's are now basically don't really have that much of a rest once you get out of that site, or sorry, out of that main, and now have to worry about that fence opening. And I'm just like, okay, this makes sense, so I'll just block this off.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's like something that I should really be like going with, but this is what I basically do with like ideas or like things I'm going to add to my map.
Yeah, I think that the thing that you're mentioning, like should you be designing intent or like a core way for an area to be played, you can definitely design around that. Like, all right, here's the way to like canonically correctly play this area. This is like from mapmaker way side of things how you design the map to be played. But that alone it's not enough. You have to.
It's not enough.
You have to leave like enough space for there to be player iteration. But it's fine to have like one correct way to play an area. Yeah, but that alone. But definitely don't be afraid of like making an area play in the way that you envisioned. But it's like the playtesting kind of like a well designed area makes the player understand the player like the map maker's way of designing the gameplay, and then also the gameplay is like your way of, or your job as a level designer is to make a good design that's fun. Like calling, like sure, sometimes when you design something, it's not going to be a good design and it's going to feel bad, but that's you have to make good design for in order for your work to have value, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, I think you also have to realize what change, or like what's the like what was the issue here, why players felt so busy, and I think I pointed it out. It's like it's the closeness of all these, like, before the fence was opened.
Yeah,
it's just how busy it is. So how to make that is like, don't open this side but open this side, so there's like a little bit more of a negative space between these two, but instead you just put it here, which these two areas are the same. Like now this is too busy. So yeah, again, pacing is the key word, and you really have to look into the choice, like a choice tree. There was a choice tree here, which do I go here, and then okay, I choose this. Well, now do I have only one place to go? Here? Do I go here, and then you go back here? You're like, oh, okay, I go here.
Yeah.
Counter-Strike needs to be like kind of like very much like I go here. Objective is over there. I guess this is where I have to go. Oh shit, I can't go to my objective here. Can I go back? How do we have space in the map to go back to the other objective? Or it's, if you can't do the core gameplay, it's like it's you can't really play the game. Also, so I noticed that again, like I'm reinstating the first point, like it's very lackluster in mid. No one went to mid. CTs could like save their guns safely in mid.
Oh.
Just because like you wouldn't go there, you would only like commit to bomb site takes. How to make this more of a thing? I think it's the how direct of a connection the bomb site has with the mid, and like if you made an entrance here, a room in between, and another entrance here that goes directly in the bomb site, I think mid would be like way more played. Right now, this is so awkwardly placed here that you have to clear like this whole backside, otherwise you're gonna get shot in the back. This is not viable. This is not okay.
Yeah.
Same with B. If you would make this like container open with a doorway, the container would continue inside and it would like come out here. It would be so fucking, it would like be the best position to hold mid. You're covered, you can fall back to a bomb site that you have to rotate anyway from, and then it's a main position to cover. So it's going to have a high playability percentage. Also here, like imagine playing from inside of this house. You're inside, you have a good angle, terrorist can see you, so this angle is T dominated, so CTs are not going to passively peek it, or just like dilly-dally into or outside of it. But if they do, as a CT, you can gather information if Ts are holding mid, and now you can rotate between mid and bomb site very quickly. But there's none of that. I think the layout is like not forgiving when you're trying to make the map have those kinds of designs. When it comes to players' intuitiveness playing on bomb site, I think the positions are good. It's just how fine it is to play around them. I think here, like this is your best piece of cover. I think it's a little bit further back. It's hard to clear. Like you can't, as a T, you have to like white swing this, peek here, and even then, like you have this much of space to clear it, and then now you're behind a wall, and now you have to worry about the heaven position. So it's not necessarily easy to clear. Another position is this solid metal cover, but this is not very good to peek out from as a CT, as you are exposed to many angles. Here you can make the angles, like make these two angles, all the terrorist angles into one, which is here, one sideline. But those are two positions. Every other position in the map on the bomb site, here, one and done, you're just stuck, you cannot fall back to anything. Also this, you could like make this position, again pacing, main, first position. It could be this much of wall and then the box corner here. This would mean that when you're playing here, you get 2 kills, you have a smoke, you can smoke here and fall back. Now you're out of danger. Also you could like fall over here. So there are a lot of things that you could tweak with just thinking about pacing that would make more sense and allow for players to, one, make decisions that actually grant them a lot of advantage when they come to face the enemy in a battle. Here, back CT again. You don't get anything from taking a risk while playing in the back CT area. I think like in many maps, many versions of maps throughout the years, one thing is apparent throughout all the versions, that playing outside of the bomb site, it has a high risk reward, and it's enjoyable for the cowardly player to have an AWP here. Hold the main, get smoked, now you're fucked. Well, what the hell? Cash, Mirage, you name it. Like even like Inferno has the dynamic around A bomb site where you can take the long peek when the T's are pushing through mid, and then you can rotate to like, you know, A bomb site, but you're always getting punished of getting smoked. But yeah, here the design is like you're not rewarding this player enough with good enough of an angle, and he cannot really do anything here. He can rotate to heaven, but that's a long rotate, and it's such an obvious position. It's a powerful one though. But yeah, Yeah, this is a hard sell when you're trying to tell the CT to play outside. Also, everything is gonna get like super smoked, When it comes to the vent thing, I think the vent is just so fucking weird in this version. It doesn't, like, I've never seen anything like this. How would you even construct this in real life? You would probably have to like bend the metal, cut it into like triangles, and then like weirdly assemble it out of pieces. Gameplay, this is just a tunnel. Everything is a tunnel.
I was gonna say, Silverty, I don't know if we ever played it, but you had a different version of the vent that I got shown. Whatever happened to that one? Did you? Because I think you had the vent connect to heaven at some point.
So the thing is, when you actually remember that was before we actually had the playtest, like a 3v3 playtest, actually before this.
Oh, okay, so I missed that. Yeah.
What ended up happening was that the vent connecting to heaven would mean that heaven players didn't really feel super secure and would create a lot of weird angles. And then the suggestion from like I think Olaf or like Meth or something was that instead have the vent connect to vent room, block off one of the entrances, and then basically it means that because obviously the vent connecting straight to heaven means that the vent gets sprayed, and then basically there's no real pacing after that. You basically it means T's already have sight, they're already on site, they already like just can do like swarm, do all their like things. And then basically that's just a fight. That's it.
Oh, okay, I see.
So the reason like behind like this change was that T's they break vent.
That's reclaimed lumber.
CT's
reclaimed
hear
lumber.
it.
I see you looking at it. It's wavy. That's from barn. That's Vogue right now.
It's supposed to be like this.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. It's reclaimed. It's from a boat.
The fuck? Reclaimed? No, this is just I think they
didn't
had
refinish it though, which is a shame. Yeah.
I think they had some water damage here, and then they blow dried it. It's like pushed away.
Yeah, but basically, the whole reason for this kind of like change was I think one of them said that it was for basically pacing reasons, just so that
makes
they
sense.
drop into the vent, they get into the vent room, you can hear them moving, but then at the same time, it means that you can actually react. You can do something about it. They can then fight. Like vent room player can then fight against main. He can fight against site. So and so. That was the intention, at least.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was just wondering because I was like, I thought I saw a different version of the vent. Did we play that? But no. Okay. And then the back of A site, that like raised area. Olaf now talked about like raising it up even more, which makes good gameplay. But I know you had an angle where there's an op angle to A main. Did that not work either? A long time ago?
What?
Did we ever test that? At one point, the back there was bigger, and you could play CT side on the wood and op to A main. Did that ever work? Because I just felt like this was to the right. You could opt the actual A main.
No, you couldn't opt from here. You never could.
At one point, you had a version where you're setting it up so you could, and I suggested that it was a good idea. And then now I see we've got like all this covered.
We never had.
You could opt from here to here.
Yeah, you could opt from here to here. This was a thing.
Oh,
but then I closed
we didn't play it. We didn't play it. You were making it, and we saw that there was an angle that you could at one point when you're changing this area.
Yeah,
it might not have been published. It might not have been published, but you were live streaming it and we were talking about it. I don't know if that ever happened for reals though.
I think this box angle was a little bit wider, and you could have like angles close to main. It was something like that.
You had a fallback position. I don't know if it was a live version.
You see this box? This box has never changed.
You had it on a diagonal, and there was cover behind it, and you could play. It was wider out to towards the wall, towards your right.
It was never like this box has not changed. This wall, I think it's just like because since this wall has been pushed back, it kind of creates that
maybe
feeling.
You changed the wall. Yeah, at some point you could play, like on the right side of the box or in front of the box maybe, and you could opt and basically jump up on the wood after. Yeah, but it was farther back a little bit. Yeah. You could play
Oh.
something here with an op, but now it's
Oops,
unplayable.
shit.
It's okay. It's just I remember there were some changes, and I think at some point you could op from that back corner, but now I don't know. It's changed. It's okay.
Mhm.
I don't know. I didn't
yeah.
feel like you could play the fall off site on A at all because there's no retake, but B you kind of could.
Like, so
It's
for
all good.
my
I'm just
for my
waffling.
like thingy for this like map, basically, what I want to do with it, I'm going to obviously learn a little bit more about pace, probably like read up a little bit more in pacing, and even like see some other like official maps and so.
Just play more of the
So-
game.
Yeah, I need to just add another like 2k hours. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah. Face it level 10, you'll understand. Yeah. Easy.
And
Just
then-
get face at 10. Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, like, I'll just like try. I'll basically just I'll just remake the map. Like this map is kind of like this version of the map. It kind of just feels a little bit unsalvageable. I'll just probably like remake the map. Probably make it a little bit like the angles a lot more standardized and stuff. And so, but that would have to come after like remaking Borlanga, to be honest.
Yay, Borlange.
No, actually, never mind. I'm canceling it.
Shit.
But yeah, I'll finish off the feedback with.
Yep.
Sorry. Yep.
I had fun like moment to moment gameplay, and the hectic hectic feeling on the map just like definitely made for like a very interesting experience, I'd say. I just think that you have not defined the map well enough in your mind so that you don't really know what you're doing, if that makes sense.
No, you are right. When it comes to like, for this map, to be honest, again, I think I told you like, it was just me kind of like learning like, what can I actually really do with the tools when making a map with the sake of making a layout. So like, obviously I know the map is dog shit. Yeah, it's really bad. A lot of like I'd say there is some ideas that I can definitely take into this for like, let's say like a remake or whatever, but a lot of it is just like, yeah, it's just me basically just seeing what the hell can I actually do with this engine than like, you know, making a super great layout. And for that, I'm really like happy about like that part. The fact that the map is even like getting to the point where I'm getting feedback. That's actually, I think that's good enough. I think that's actually really good. Like, it shows that people actually like. It does show that I could, if I just like give it a bit more time, think about like different ways of like pacing and placing cover. Why does this cover work? Why does this cover not work? So and so. I can definitely like make a fun layout probably, but
it's fun for like different reasons, I guess, and then people really just want to have like a zero bullshit game that they, or like a map they can.
And I don't blame them, to be honest. I don't blame them. Like after Nelson like got a playtest of DE Victoria, and like I think everyone's expectations are kind of like to the point where we do want a map that's just classic Counter-Strike, that it's just standardized. you hold this, you know that you're holding this. You can separate these angles. You can then you play here, you rotate. You can play here, you hold this. You can rotate from mid from here, so and so. So like just like a bullshit map like this, kind of just it gets dogged on because it is just a case of people do want to just play something that's actually standardized.
Yeah, not even standardized. It's just something that has the core gameplay of Counter-Strike down.
Yeah.
And you really have to like respect the core of Counter-Strike. Well, I think my next video after this one is definitely gonna be looking at the new FM Pawn map, but like that one definitely has some like recognizable Counter-Strikey areas, but what it's kind of like breaking away from is the classical like intuitiveness that Counter-Strike maps fucking excel at, like Mirage, Inferno, Nuke, even for Nuke not being like that intuitive of a layout, it still makes the player understand what you're supposed to do and what are the advantages of CTs and Ts and areas. The elevation makes it so that CTs naturally have a strong position to hold. So you're probably going to be sticking around heaven on A side, and like as a T, you're probably going to be taking advantage of the silo positions. Like intuitiveness like that, and all the other CS maps, like even this map has something going for it, that you have obvious places to smoke, and that means intuitiveness. That's already like a part of intuitiveness. Definitely what like FM Pone's level is not. It's not scoring, getting like very high points in the scoring. Is like the pathing is so unintuitive to navigate around that it's just like probably making the map like impossible to play, or like even after.
I know. Sorry to interject on that. Like, yeah, I noticed that, like, for example, that exact point, Farah's T-spawn pathing to the like main part of like the map was honestly, when I first played, I legitimately ran into a wall because I did not know that. Oh yeah, you have to when you're taking a left, you have to do this very like 180 like up a staircase.
Yeah, there's a ladder
going
and then in B main you have like a balcony. You do like a 180, you have a staircase that you drop down, and then if you drop down, there's like a fucking like a balcony over there, a doorway, and another balcony. So you have to like jump down, climb up a ladder to be on an elevation, and to jump, then you drop down. It's like
yeah.
But definitely intuitiveness. I think it's like when you make your next map, is it intuitive to play? Is it intuitive to move from one position to another? Is it intuitive to use utility where you actually get like where you feel like, oh, I need cover here? Well, I'll place down a smoke and see what that does. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say about the map, but I had fun. I was on the kick-ass side this game, I guess.
Yeah.
Kicking ass and chewing bubble gum.
Well, you're all out of gum.
Dead.
The map is kind of broken as well, technically. There are like tons of these. I'm so mad that I never got to use this.
To be honest, I think
wish I played A site instead of B. Now that I know about this gap.
Yeah.
What the hell?
The thing is, like, it's just me. Like, again, I think it's like a common like hammer issue where you just like you put a box next to another box. You think it's close enough that it will not create that kind of angle, and it just ends up doing it.
Nah, you gotta wedge the walls into.
Yeah, literally. All
yeah.
Yeah, I just need to push the box right into the other box. I literally need. They need to be having sex.
Huh.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo. All right, that's it. I think.
That's fine.